Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Today is episode 2, the Turnabout Sisters. Okay, what is Turnabout? Wasn't the first case called the first Turnabout? What is Turnabout? I'd Google that, but I might be I might get things just telling me about the what is Turnabout? I'm confused what Turnabout means. Turnabout? Turnip? I don't know. I'm confused. Either way, we're going to load the selected save data. I love these fucking GBA-ass fucking sound effects. I love them so much. They're so good. Like, you can just tell that this game was made originally for the GBA with these sound effects. It so perfectly suits that era. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. It's me, Is that her pun? That's a terrible pun. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. The series Japanese name translates to Turnabout Trials, referring to how each case starts a losing battle. The entire game is just tables turn over. Can we get a mod or an edit for this game? I know the climax battle music was really hype last time, but can we get a mod that turns that into tables turn from the Wonderful 101? Specifically the Wii U version. Fuck the remaster version of that song. It actually ruins multiple moments in the game. And I would say ruins, but that's because I care a lot. A sudden complete change or reversal of policy, opinion, or of a situation. Oh, okay, so everything is just like, oh, you thought you were gonna get away with it, but bitch, nah! I pressed the fuck you button and I fucked you up. Okay. You haven't called in a while. Wait, so Turnabout Sisters, they start as sisters and they're not, or they're not sisters and then they are sisters by the end? Maybe I'm reading too much into that. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, you want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Should a lawyer be asking someone to hold on to evidence? Should a lawyer be asking someone to hold on to evidence? I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Ah, these two are the sisters. Legally, probably not. Okay, Mia's up to shady shit then. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. I'm so You'd be surprised about how many laws this attorney game breaks. Well, to be fair, how many laws do attorneys in real life break? Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good, like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Is this the burger rice bullshit? Is this where this starts? Is this where burger rice bullshit starts? Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal! Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. That was... Ow. Ow. That hurt. Oh, God. That was like at the perfect pitch to hurt. And it's loud. I'm gonna turn the game down. Oh my God. Ow. I don't know if that hurt anyone else's ears, but that was like, oh, Jesus. Oh, that really fucking hurt. Ow. Ow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. To be exact, regarding the name of the case, turnabout, for the names, obviously it stands for the change of situation, like it's alluded earlier, where the second line, sisters, turnabout system also usually for, either symbolism. Everything is turnabout, okay. Well, I mean, if one's hiding evidence and stuff like that, this is already sus as fuck. I'm okay, it's just that hurt. That hurt. That sounds really hurt. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 AM. Your phone just records conversations? That's kind of fucked up. Your phone just records them? Is lawyers have phones that record all of it? Maybe it's a special lawyer phone, I don't know. September 5th, 8:57 PM. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Admitting against some rules compared to reality gonna have to be broken. Yeah, but lawyer stuff. Ho ho! You are not cogniferous of my backgrounds? Coffer-Frigus? That Pokemon got banned for trading online because Pokemon Swearfilter banned it while it was trading because of its name. Phoenix for Smash? It's possible. Phoenix, Sora, Ring Fit Trainer? I'd be one of like 3 people hyped for that. Gathering information is my business, you say. I should have been more careful. Ho ho! My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask for you for one more thing. What? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so should we all go out for dinner? What's that smell? Blood? Damn, your nose is good. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. We haven't done an investigation yet, so I don't know how this works. Move? That smell. Blood. Sob. Sis. Someone's there. Really? Really? It's one hell of a start to a case, one hell of a start to a fucking game! Who are you? I assume based on the similar necklace thing of the sister, and also the fact that you said sis. The strange girl dropped out cold, so I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Jesus fucking Christ. Ah, so the highlight's yellow. Okay. Investigation music. Oh no, I love this music over the over the death of our mentor right here. It's hard seeing her like this, but are there any clues here? She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. God damn it, Larry. God damn it, Larry. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock, made by Larry Butts. The thinker added to the court record. There are some signs of glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light standing by the broken, the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Larry was the true killer in this case. The clock is cursed. The clock is so fucking cursed. God damn it. Larry, stop giving clocks to people. You're giving people very convenient murder weapons. Broken beyond all recognition. Just like our emotions after seeing this. Woo. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hands. What could it be? Maya. Well, that's slightly suspect. That's slightly suspect. God damn it, this game really is Danganronpa, isn't it? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. And find out what that girl was doing here. Oh, it gives you a little tick if you've done it. Something you should know, originally this was supposed to be the first case for the game, but it was changed so that the player would feel some attachment to Mia before she was killed. Yeah, that's an effective way to do it. An effective way to do it. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. Probably died instantly. Okay, it was just the same information as before. Just want to make sure everything is indeed examined before we do anything. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, so... He's just going around, nice chair, yes. Well, she's just... Phoenix, what the fuck? Out the window. The large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. Okay, from what I can tell, that's... everything examined. Wait. Slide. Oh! Oh, okay. I gotta pay attention to my button prompts down the bottom for it to tell me stuff. Oh yeah, there's also this. Yeah, I also got a comment on Twitter saying that I can make the this transparent, which I think I'm gonna go for. I think I'm gonna go for it to be transparent. Make it look nicer. Yeah, it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better with it being transparent. My personal opinion, if other people don't like it, sorry. Perfectly normal desk. Chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. That's a good way of thinking about it. Is that an ashtray? Damn, you're allowed to smoke in here? The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used his PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Stuff you use, always been cheap one. On the DS version, I recall the boxes being slightly opaque by default. Yeah, default on this is just unseeable through it at all. I see the phone, but I'm going to do the phone last because that's calling. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she fills her case records and recent rulings. Better call the police. That's funny. I feel the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hands, calling the police. Oh god, are they gonna think we did it? Better not use it. Okay. We can't use it because of that. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, we'll move over to that side. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Wait, she left? Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh, no, she's there. She is there. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya! So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? How about the fact that she has the same last names? You want to know, put that together either? Nostalgia always overload levels me right now. I can't even describe chills I felt during this section, especially the investigation music background. It was moment screamed, the kid gloves are off, I'm officially on my own now. Yeah, no, that is very much like what it means. Do this yourself. Work it out. Like, you don't have someone to help you now. Do it. For her sake, literally for her sake. Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Talk. What happens? I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me, can you tell me what happens? I came in, the room was dark, and sis, so she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Demon is now following. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I do now have to check everyone that comes in to see whether they are a bot. You are not a bot. Welcome, Demon. Welcome to the Archosaurus squad. Sorry. But bots are now using sometimes different names, so I always have to check an account and just be like, was this account made more than 10 seconds ago? But yes, welcome to the stream, Demon. Sorry. I have to check everyone now. Like, I have to check everyone because it's just Twitch can't manage their own fucking bullshit in any capacity, it seems. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Made this channel. Oh no, I noticed. I clicked on it, it was like 2016. I'm just like, okay, we're good. It's literally like, because bot accounts are made right before they do shit. And it's just like, okay, this account was made in the last like 10 minutes or an hour. Then it's like, sus. Evidence. Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Do you know anything about this? Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. You don't know if it's her blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Gasp! That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Oh, I know where this is going. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. Alright, okay. Can I just call him Big Dick? Can I call him Big Dick? It's a reference that me and one other person will get, but can I just call this dude Big Dick? He honestly kind of looks like him too. Gigantic, giant jacket. I always imagine Gumshoe being voiced by Patrick Warburton. Okay, you're just saying that? You're just saying that because I'm meant to be doing voice acting for this game, and you want me to do a Patrick Warburton impression. That's the reason you're saying that, Varlin. And I hate how much you might be convincing me. Oh, right. I can't do a Patrick Warburton voice. I don't even have an American accent. I can't twist it enough to do that. I can't do that. I'm not gonna, no, I refuse. I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe, what an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Okay, actually, with the way he's saying, see, I feel like I should do like old-timey detective. Not that one, that one. Got a person saying they saw the murder, see? Must have been that woman I saw. I can't do a Patrick Warburton voice, and it'll be embarrassing if I try it properly. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving an inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Whoa! Excuse me. Beep. Is what Maya mean here anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? I feel like you need slightly more evidence than that. Slightly more. Slightly more. Ever so touch more evidence is required than just that. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out till the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. This is about the competency level of cops in this series. Damn, I can't believe the cops in this series are more competent than cops in real life. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention center. Visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. I mean, I understand her being taken in, but just the cop saying immediately you did it is like, oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I mean, it's literally her choice. Wait, is it... I don't know. If you can't afford one, you get a court-appointed one, don't you? But I guess if someone offers, then you can take it. Because then you have your own. I legitimately howled at that cop joke. It's what you get here. It's what you get here, baby. So I should have been wearing my ACAB shirt that I have. I literally have a shirt that just says ACAB on it, but it's written like the AC/DC band logo. Cause you know, I saw that on Redbubble and I couldn't help myself. But no, I'm rapping Unleash the Archers Bay instead. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Hello, alive Mia. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, you know, because we all know that courtrooms are just fucking popping off. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. Maybe come to your dear sister instead. I don't know. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Wow. Wow. Thanks for that vote of confidence, Mia. Thanks. Okay, to be fair, she helped us get through that last moment when we were about to give up in the other case. But still, though. That's what she said. Mia is the biggest burn even from beyond the grave. Yeah, thanks, Mia. Thanks. Real supportive role. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. What could we examine here? Or move? Let's talk about mine. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? It's a yukata, kimono. One of them. Bingadas. It's one of them. Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. I need more description. I'm acolyte of what? Acolyte? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Wait, what? So is this either a bullshit thing or do spirits actually exist in this universe? I always get into new franchises and I'm never sure whether the supernatural does or doesn't exist in them. I get several games deep into some of those franchises and I still don't know. I beat the silver case, I still don't know. We're this far in Yakuza, I'm still not sure. God damn it, Japan, what are you doing to me? Nothing strange at all. They exist. Oh, she's faking it. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes, it's really hard for me to choose voice for, like, how to do voices for the women in this. Because I'm not confident in my feminine voice in any capacity. So I just default to, like, slightly softer than my own voice, and that just feels sexist. But, like, if I was more confident in a feminine voice, I'd talk in it normally. But I don't, but I'm not, so I don't. So I have no idea what to do for... Like, I can voice the men and just be ridiculous with it and it's fine, but I don't know, I feel like any voice I do for the women just won't come across as a voice or will just be dumb and stupid. That being said, maybe dumb and stupid is what everyone is after. I don't know. Yes! Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial, which I'm pretty sure is super against the fucking law, but I did it anyway because she's my sis. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. Is that meant to be evidence? Maybe that's evidence for Jingu's trial. Maybe that's what she meant, because obviously Jingu didn't go to prison and be indicted after that first case because it wasn't a trial about him. He was just arrested. So it would make sense if it was just for his upcoming case. I don't think Mia was expecting herself to be killed and it's evidence in her death. I don't think that's the case. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Sure. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Myers memo added to the court record. Alright, what about spirit mediums? So you're an acolyte, a medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit worlds. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. We're two novices just talking to each other right now. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. If that exists in this world, if you can just do that in this world, I feel like that would be a very OP superpower to have in a court of law. Although I guess whether the law may not recognize it, so someone could just be faking it and stuff like that, that they're like, I know I'm totally talking to the spirit right now. I'm totally talking as the spirit and this totally happened. Depending on how the court recognizes it, it may not do that. But if you could legitimately do it outside of the court, it could help you find out who it is, and then you could work, like, with that knowledge to work out who did it and stuff like that. Maybe that's why Mia was such a good lawyer. Maybe she was doing that. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me? It's not really evident, it's not really accepted as evidence in the court. I imagine they wouldn't accept it. It could also be risky depending on the circumstance. The person you're challenging may be lying about who the culprit is or may not even know at all. Yeah, I'd be sure. If you're the victim of a murder and you knowingly lie about it, that'd be fucked up. I mean, it could be like your partner killed you and you're just like, even though my partner killed me, I still love them. I don't want them to go to prison. I'm gonna lie about it. That could still happen. That could still happen. That is true. That is true. I feel like the game wants me to... I'm gonna help her out. I'm gonna help her out. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? Touchy subject. I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. That's really short. Murder trials normally don't go through the day after the murder. It's normally way longer than that. Would an autopsy even be finished by then? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Get used to it, that's how every case goes. I feel like the legal system here is slightly corrupt. Ever so slightly. Right, I'll be back. What about the day of the crime? Could you tell me about the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I kind of gotten used to it, but don't say that, that's fucked up. Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. Phoenix, it's fucked up. Just slightly corrupt. Just a smidge. Just a smidge of corruption. Just a little bit. A little. Here's a little corruption for your criminal justice system. As a treat. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Why does everyone have superpowered, like, sense of smell in this? Like, blood is one of the few things that I can actually smell. Like, my sense of smell is fucked up to most things. Blood is something I can actually smell. But, like, it's not I stand at the doorway of a thing and I can smell blood from across the fucking room. Something to note, this game is based more on the Japanese court system than any other, so a lot of things we might find unbelievable about this game system might just be how it actually works in Japan. I still feel like a trial going through for a murder the day after the murder happened is just literally too soon for evidence to be compiled and presented. It's literally not enough time. Science takes its time to work out some of this shit. Like, scientists have to do work to calculate some of this stuff, and you're not gonna get all of that done in a day. I don't care how fucking efficient your people are. Some of that shit is just actually waiting. Or like, testing things. Like, obviously, the Western system, where it's just sometimes it's several years after the fact, that's also bullshit. And that's just letting people rot, like, waiting for their court case to happen, so by the time the court case comes around, they're defeated and stuff like that. That's also bullshit, but literally the day after is also bullshit. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Is like anything that's even worth examining? Smile for the camera. Phoenix, this is not the fucking time. This is not the time. This card monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Move. Oh, so now I'm just like going to the other place. Okay. Oh, presenting is presenting information. Okay. So I guess I'm just moving. Oh, so I can go back there if I want. There's probably just cops watching it now, so we'll just go to this place. Wow. 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 Very, very different type of office compared to what Mia had. Very, very different. There's a dude of him just, like, adventuring on the wall. I'm assuming it's him. It should also be noted, because it's based on Japan's court system, prosecutors have the more control in the cases they handle, but you'll better understand what I mean by that as you move on. I mean, as we learned before, I don't know much about how the law works here, other than it's corrupt as fuck, and it's not a justice system, it's a legal system. But, like, the specifics, I have no fucking idea how it works, so... anything... it could be a thing where it's universally accepted that that's how it works, and I'm still just like, but that seems kind of fucked up and bullshit, though. Prepare for that a lot. Like, at least in Danganronpa with its trials, you know it's bullshit from the outset, because it's a death game, and the person who's putting you into the class trials is the runner of the death game, and it's a bunch of teenagers yelling at each other. Like, you go into that knowing that it's bullshit. But if this is gonna have a pretense of being real and stuff, anything that comes up that I think is bullshit is just gonna be even more questionable. And and that could just be that's all law and it's always bullshit. It's specifically Japanese law and it's bullshit. Or it's the game making up its own stuff because it can. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess let's have to come back later. Nah, let's look at this fucking picture though. Painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. Thank you, Phoenix. It's also the very first fucking thing I noticed. The oil painter is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Does Phoenix just have super smell? What the hell? I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Well, don't let the stuff nose... I can literally just examine everything in this room, can't I? Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Jesus. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. It's probably rich as fuck. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. I don't know, does that beat my carbonite fucking gamer desk? I don't think so, baby. Okay, I don't know what. I don't think the desk is legitimately carbonite, or whether it's just meant to look like it on the top. Not carbonite. Something else I'm thinking of. Something carbon. It's meant to, like, it's got a mat on top of it, but the actual desk itself, it's meant to look like something carbon. I'm pretty sure it's just wood with a painting on it. Phoenix Wright, the ultimate smeller. Honestly, like, there was a period of maybe 5 months in my life where I had a sense of smell, and honestly, I hated it. Like, for all of my time before and since then, my sense of smell has consisted of, there's like 6 or 7 things that I'm capable of smelling in any capacity. And I love the ones that I, like, most of them, and there's like 3 of them that make me want to violently be sick when I smell them. And then when I actually had a sense of smell for a little bit, I'm just like, oh wow, I can actually smell things now. And I'm now learning that in 99% of cases where you can smell something, it's because it smells awful. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. They're just there for the presentation. They're just there for the presentation. Who is shocked? Not me. Not me. Nope, sorry. Move. I just want to go back here. Is anything happening here? The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! No trespassing! Sorry, this is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I forgot what Big Dick's voice was, but it's this. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. Anyone mistake me for Larry? He seems offended. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? Butts was found innocent. He was proven innocent. Right. And you were? Suede Shoes, Gumtree, or Gumshoe? One of my favorite franchises being played. Welcome back, Christian. Yes. We're in for a ride here already. We've started today. Our mentor has died. And everything's gone to shit immediately. We're in for a good time. We're in for a good time is what I'm trying to say. Detective, let's not piss him off. Let's not piss him off. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. What if I call you Big Dick? Can I, if you don't accept Dick or Big Dick, can I call you Chinchilla? Is my first time? Yes. This is a game that people have been pestering me to play since I finished Danganronpa, and I figured like 3 years after I finished Danganronpa is probably a good time. So it's my first time through the game, so I am excited, and now I'm sad because, you know, person already dead. Hope I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm very much enjoying it so far. Hey, Dick, get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Danganronpa and Sony always trying to get each other to play their games. Yeah, no, I literally showed up in the first one, just wearing Kyoko's jacket, because I own that. But yeah, no, it's very much the thing people have wanted me to play ever since I did that. Also Zero Escape, but I'll get to Zero Escape at some point. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? I don't think a detective does an autopsy. I think that's someone else who's slightly more qualified. You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. I'm pretty sure lawyers are allowed to know the autopsy report. I'm pretty sure they're allowed to know that. Even Danganronpa gives you that shit. Watch your friend play Zero Escape as well. All these games are wild. Visual novels are just fantastic games to play through is what I'm learning. I'm very much leaning heavily into visual novels are my thing. I mean, Silver Case is like I did one just recently, Silver Case, and that was a fucking ride. I'd love to see a crossover between Ace Attorney and Danganronpa. That'd be so awesome. Good luck. Danganronpa's done. Danganronpa's finished. They actually just like announced and showed off, like the makers of Danganronpa are working on something new called Tribe 9. Like that was just recently announced. Well, I don't know if it was announced recently, but they showed it off recently. And it's like this whole multimedia cross franchise. There's an anime, a mobile game, a video game for it. There's a whole lot of shit for it. So I know how to actually put, like, whether I'm gonna play it, do anything for it. But yeah, like Kodaka, I think his name is, his company, that he's now in, Tokyo Games. They're like doing a whole different thing. So probably not gonna happen, sadly. Okay, as you play, work from home. He excited. He threw the court cases. Damn, I wish I could work from home so I could actually watch people's streams. No, I'm gonna do retail instead. We're not technically a lawyer yet, but he thinks we are. He's saying that we don't get this special treatment because me as our boss. I did scream when they did the Ace Attorney and Professor Layton crossover. I am also planning on playing that and planning on playing through all the Professor Layton games to be properly prepared for that, and also just enjoy the Professor Layton games because apparently they're good too. Basically what I'm saying is I'm trying to play through every single visual novel that people love over time, and I'll eventually get to all of them, and it's the only thing I'll do with the rest of my life. That and Metal Gear and Yakuza. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report added to the court record. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Got it. Even the way it's written is like that. Never seen someone play Layton. Layton's only on DS, right? So I'm gonna have to like buy them on DS. Like I have a 3DS capture card. It's literally right here. It's how I play The What Ends With You. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to buy them physically for this because I think all those are only on DS. Actually, this is what I meant when I said the prosecutors have the most control over cases in Japan. Unlike in America, attorneys in Japan aren't really allowed to check the autopsy reports until trial day. That's fucked up. That's legitimately fucked up. What? What? Visual novels people love smells evilly in DDLC. I don't know what that is. Not something I recognize off the top of my head. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Okay. Who's this edgy fuck? Doki Doki, I imagine. Don't recognize it. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. Obviously I do. I know him. He's a good prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. I don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Jesus, what? This edgy fucks my daddy. Alright, okay. You know what? I didn't expect Ace Attorney chat to be horny chat, but something I'm learning so far is that Ace Attorney chat is very much horny chat. I'm very much learning that Ace Attorney fans are horny for Ace Attorney characters. Like the entire first episode was just everyone just going awooga whenever Mia's on screen, and now we've got people just being like, oh, daddy, to a character who I haven't even seen yet, so okay. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Shit, is he scared of the crime virus? Hey! Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. I didn't even see you in chat, but thank you for the sub as well. Okay, so prodigies quite the thing in this series. I ship alright. People are already talking about shipping and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay. Alright. Was there anything here to present to... Yeah, we're gonna present this to you. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's onto me. Tell him straight. I'm gonna be honest. The way Gangram's leaned into Wright, it's okay. I was about to say, people are already telling me that people are shipping things. Okay. I'm gonna ignore chat if you're gonna continue talking about things that I haven't seen yet. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. It's evidence. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. No, I know nothing, pal. I think I did the wrong voice there. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Okay. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal. Okay, I can understand not being allowed to interview witnesses before the case. That I understand. That I understand. Come to think of it, I completely forgotten about her. And how pink her hair was. Somehow that was a detail I forgot. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Okay. We're just being named after months now. Who would have a name that's just like named after a thing and it isn't even a person? Who would do that? Who would do that? I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Oh, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? Miss May I? The entirety of the band saw it? Fuck. So you've sent her home already then? You're trying to look your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not to go outside the room until her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, fuck the law. Fuck the law, I guess. Fuck the law and everything else about it. If you start asking why would someone be named that in this series, you'll never stop. I'm going to continually do that. I'm going to do that. I think we need more personalized channel point rewards. I have 1,000 now, but nothing interesting to spend them on. I have no idea what interesting ideas. My only thing that I've got for channel points is you can redeem it to get my like sub only emote. That's the only thing I have. I don't know what else to do channel points towards. That's something, if people want to tell me stuff, feel free. Like you can, you got the Discord, you can just feel free to go into that and just like give me ideas. Because the only reason I don't have any is because I've got no idea what to do for them. Wonder what it's like being on the localization teams of these games. It's just having a giant whiteboard, puns, and just coming up with as many different puns as we possibly can. What is that emote? Okay, it's just Rapunzel Tower just staring at me. A lot of my friends use sound clips. That's gonna get messy if I do that. That's gonna get very messy if I do sound clips. Alright, okay. Anything to examine here? Pot plant. Mia's favorite pot plant. I remember I had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline Stricter, pal. Who was that? Others who do competitive games do viewer matches. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like because I'm just doing let's plays. Like I have no idea what to do for them, kind of thing. Sky is blue and so am I. Alas, because you came to die. The damage done, the pain subsides, and I can see the fear clear when I look at your eyes. Sorry, what? Need a point redemption just says bust wolf so we can spam whenever someone says, "Are you okay?" I mean, I have a button for that, but if everyone in chat wants to do spam it as well, it will just be a million bust wolves going off on at once. I'm okay with that. There's that hotel right across the way. If we go right across the way, we'll see May. So we can learn about what happens to Faye and, oh my god, an old movie poster. Apparently, this is the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scary still is that me, I probably read all these. That'd be chaos, I love it. How much chaos do we want to put into my streams? That becomes the question. That becomes the question. Hang on, hold on to me again. What is it this time? It's clock. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, so this is the conversation that we heard at the beginning. Yeah, this is the conversation that we heard at the beginning. Yeah. And there's papers in it that is sus as fuck. Sus as fuck. Everything's sus. Anything else to talk about? No. Okay. All right. I think we're just gonna head back to the detention center. I think we've cleaned up everything here. Hey. What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. He wasn't there. He wasn't there. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she can still be alive. Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. The player in the office is named Charlie. Wasn't it Krishnapada Kasplachka or something like that? Wasn't it? I don't know. No one can remember the name. Phoenix already said this. Who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? So that does happen, okay. The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. Wyatt. Excuse me? Wyatt? That was his name, my sister told me. Wyatt. Okay. Can I present it with the phone? Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? With the zero voice acting this game is? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Okay, I guess we're gonna head back to... Oh, we didn't actually talk to the girl. Right, I forgot. We have to go interrogate witnesses as a lawyer. This I'm pretty sure is illegal. Okay. Okay. Alright, Neko kitty cat meow meow, what's going on? Okay. Okay. Also, if there's something that I am learning from this game, it loves its cleavage. This game loves the cleavage. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee. Moment of self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all something out of a movie. Meow meow. It's also exciting. I can hardly contain myself. We're gonna get banned on Twitch. We're gonna get banned from Twitch with the way I'm gonna do this voice acting. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Oh, wait, that's me. I hate April so much. She's gonna be the fucking killer, isn't she? I've forgotten how goofy this game can be at times. You know, big murder, you know, big serious murders and everything. Meanwhile, Catgirl's over what being there. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Fanbase is horny that they that's why the fanbase is horny. They gave us too much material. That's fair. That's fair. Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. What could be inside the drawer? I mean, there's a screwdriver there, and we noticed something was unscrewed in the phone in her office. Maybe we do? Alright, yep. I think I should just embrace how horny chat's gonna be for this series. That's fine. That's fine. This is a horny safe space. If you want to be horny, I am going to freely allow you. That is fine. We're a safe space for all forms of marginalized people in every capacity. I am now also adding on horny to that. Not that horny is a marginalization, but I will allow it. But I'll allow it as well. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Okay. Poll for chat. Here's a question for chat. I want you all to expose yourselves, but not in the horny way. How many of y'all make your bed? How many of y'all make your bed? Now that mine's on camera, I do. Now that mine's on camera every single day. I make my bed at the beginning of every single day. After I get out of bed, it's the very first thing I do. It also takes a lot of effort actually to make this bed because the blanket cover that goes here, like this, that's on top of the bed, that's tucked in on that side so all the Pokemon plushies can sit there properly. But obviously when I'm in bed, it pulls it out from against the wall. So all of the flagging gets undone, the space wall behind it gets pulled out, the Pokemon end up everywhere. I have to retuck this in, line them all up. It takes me a good like 5 minutes to make my bed, but I do it every morning now. Because my bed is on camera every day. So now I do. Alright, Demon's never made the bed. I do know my partner makes the bed at the end of night before getting into the bed. Oh, okay, yeah, mine's the first thing when I get up in the morning. Because then because the bed's gonna be on camera for that. Not in years. Alright, okay. I guess I'm the weird one now for making my bed. But again, literally on camera. It's only since it's been on camera that I've decided to make it. As long as it's not spoilery horny. Horny only for characters with men. Don't tell me about how big characters' tits are when we haven't seen the character yet. I want to be surprised by how big their tits are when we see them. That's the idea. Only series I've ever been horny about among video games I've played has been Danganronpa. Danganronpa is also a horny game. Although this game is so far beating it. I've been horny for most games I play. I don't know. I feel like for me it's probably honestly Yakuza because Yakuza has Kiryu and Majima. I just like making lewd comments. Wait, no, correction. No, Yakuza's not the game I'm the horniest for. Nier. Not Automata. First Nier. Kaine? Mwah. I wish she was real. I wish Kaine was a real person. You are the lewd. I'd be flirting with all the characters in a game. I get yelled at for wanting to be in a relationship with every character in a game, and people are just like, oh my god, what are you doing? Like, you're being bad. I'm just like, date everyone. That's just the correct option. The ending of every game should be a fuck pile. That's my personal opinion. Ending of every game should be just one big fuck pile. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. You stream through a window? That would look so terrible on camera. So far away, the glare off that. Oh goodness, no. Live your best in-game life. Exactly. And in-game life, I'm an insatiable slut. That's just, you know, it's called role-playing. There's the Fanco Law Office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Well, she didn't seem to recognize us, and we were in there. She recognized us because Gumshoe said it, but like we were in the room at the same time, too. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her, who is currently not here. That's totally fine with it. It's totally fine with it. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. I think it's people fucking. It looks like it's people fucking. It looks like it's people fucking. What's inside, I wonder? Cough, cough. Maybe later. She doesn't care about us looking at anything other than the screwdriver. Alright, what you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Alright, okay. Okay, I can't be mad at chat for being Ace Attorney horny, because Ace Attorney game is Ace Attorney horny. I've never really looked close at that painting. It's absolutely people standing up and fucking. It's absolutely what it is. Very big. Oh, I totally have the biggest vocabulary. Yeah, all the big words that I use. Totally. Gulp. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? Alright, okay, Phoenix. Phoenix, I think you're turning this around a little bit. To be fair, you definitely can't make out that painting on a GBA/DS screen. Ah, but when they ported it to being at 1080, they definitely made it a fuck painting. It's definitely a fuck painting. What did you see when it happens? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just, who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Tee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Phoenix, calm down. Phoenix, calm down. You're used to seeing cleavage. Your boss was showing it off. You're used to it, you're fine. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, if you play your cards right. No, Tee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer who's doing the investigating. Say, Mr. Big Detective. The big dick is just the obvious one there. So I'll go for it. Mr. Big Dick. Blame the silver case. Why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Okay, this is useless. I like how Phoenix has more sassy attitude compared to protagonist in Danganronpa. Then I guess that makes sense since Phoenix is an adult and not a teenager. Hey! Certain protagonists of sass. Certain protagonists of sass in Danganronpa. The boobers are getting to Phoenix. I think it's the attitude more than anything. One gets a sense we might be getting fucked with here. Yeah, no, this is absolutely sus as fuck. This is sus as fuck. Does that work for people? Does that work? Mia's more hot, not gonna lie. She has the dyed hair though, so it's like... She has the dyed hair. I'll be honest, I'm at a loss of what I meant to do. I'll be honest, I'm at a loss of what I meant to do. Oh, there we go. I had to just do everything else and then come back here. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. You look even grander than I imagined. That's a badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, you know, we've all got to wear our Yakuza clan pins. I mean, lawyer clan pins. I mean, Lawyer pins, yeah. Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy. I'm not gonna get in touch with you. You could just be lazy. As a quick tip in general, if you don't get any dialogue upon entering a scene, it just dumps you into interaction menu. Nothing new is on that screen since you were last there. Okay. Again, there's always these things with visual novels of the game gives you hints of how to work shit out and you gotta learn it. And like, it took a while for like in Danganronpa and especially the Silver Case to do that. Like the Grossbird voice, thank you. This is the first series that I'm trying voice acting for because the characters are so over the top that I feel like it deserves it. But I'm really bad at voice acting, so they're all gonna have terrible voices. But you know, that's what people are after. Again, my last voice acting experience was in Danganronpa V3. And I went so hard with that I literally coughed up blood in the middle of a video. So I'm going to try and restrain myself from going that far. But still though. Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Glossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it! Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ugh. If you get daytime location upon entering or someone starts talking as soon as you enter, that always means something new to see and do there. Okay, so that's like, that's your hints of how to work shit out. Okay. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why, this strange reaction. Acha-cha. Acha-cha? Okay. I'm really quite busy here, son. You just said you weren't. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. He probably heard that Edgeworth was doing it, so he's scared. Well, wait a second! How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? You can just put no spoilers and no backseating in the tags. Spoilers? No. Backseating is semi-okay. Backseating is semi-okay. I'm dumb and also bad and also stupid. Backseating is semi-okay. If it's clear that I'm stuck on something, then it's fine. And I often ask for help. So, like backseating is give me advice to see the cool thing, or if I'm clearly stuck or misunderstanding something, tell me. But unless I'm going to miss something or I'm clearly struggling, I don't need advice. But yeah, like I'm not as harping on it about backseating as other streamers because I am dumb and stupid and bad and I miss shit very easily and my memory is extremely poor. Like I need it. As long as we don't say, hey, go here and do this constantly, it's no, but general gameplay tips are fine. Yeah, pretty much. Spoilers are a fierce no-no. Like I'm probably more like uppity about spoilers than any other streamer you'll ever witness. But for backseating, it's just like, I miss shit easily, I forget things easily, it's hard for me to pick up on stuff because I'm so distracted by doing a million things at once. So yeah, backseating is a semi-okay thing. You'll never miss things, I guess, except for async since you need to everything to continue. All straightforward. But then you mentioned there's Easter eggs to miss, and I want to see the cool Easter eggs. I'll bring down the law harder than anyone in this game if I see spoilers in chat. Yeah, no, that's fair. You don't mind being reminded if you're a little stuck? My memory is extremely bad. Like, fucked up, awful, medically diagnosed. I have extremely, really, really bad memory. So, reminding me of stuff that I might be forgetting that's encouraged. Like, I'm constantly in situations where I'm just like, wait, did this happen? Or things like that. Or people are reminding me about things because I'm someone who, at a very young age, had a very severe head injury, and since then I've had another 8 concussions. So, you know, there's like some very important information you expected to that V2 seems to have completely slipped on. Feel free to bring it up. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Denture's around for like 90% of my streams, which I feel bad for fucking up Denture's sleep cycle that badly. But Denture's very much aware of just like where my shortcomings and like things are. Denture's very much the person who gets it the most because Denture's around the most. So yeah. Yeah, like my memory is like debilitatingly bad. I have all of these. So like in terms of how bad my memory is, I haven't messed up anything. My sleep schedule's pretty fucked regardless. I still feel bad though. In terms of how bad my memory is, for me to keep a memory of things in my day-to-day life, I keep note cards. I'd like to point out that in terms of how many things I write down to remember things, this is how many cards I have on my table to remember shit or to work stuff out. And I have an entire packet like remaining of cards to use, and like if I've run out of one of these before, so I have another one. And yeah. Like, I write down stuff if I need to remember it on these. Some of these are dedicated for Let's Plays. I gotta write down Deathloop stuff at some point. For reminding me about leads that the game doesn't keep track of as well. But yeah. That's how bad my memory is. Like, it's really, really fucking bad. So, yeah. Like, I have one of them on there that's just keeping a list of stuff I'm meant to have delivered to my house because I forget I order shit all the fucking time. And that being said, some of this stuff I ordered a long ass time ago and it still hasn't come. Oh, actually, I forgot to mark that. Celeste got delivered. I can mark that one off. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm not keeping a track of my life shit. We are, this game is gonna take forever. I feel like this is the most distracted I've ever been in a game. I feel like a trial and a court case in a single day is going to be like a 10-hour stream because I'm really slow and bad at video games. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I do that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. The fuck's going on here? No, discuss with me. Tell me shit. How did you know Mia Faye? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. The painting. That's quite the painting you got up on the wall there. Aha, you noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested, and not even to me. Why would I be the one? Okay. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Gee, I'm not, sorry, that's famous saying that. I'm not buying, jeez. All right, okay. All right, so back to the detention center. There we go. That's how we know that new shit's happening. Okay. Visiting hours are almost done. It's almost 4. Hey. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Phoenix, what the fuck? Be honest. Be honest. What are you doing? What really happens? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, we defend her, obviously. We have to stand up for... It's Mia's sister. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... I can't abandon you. No one is sad as the person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Whoa! Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. There was a flashback to him that we saw for like half a second. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Like, we know that she's innocent because of the flash thing, but still. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Get it? Because his name's Wright. She smiled at last. Looks like an entirely different person. She smiles multiple times during this. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Oh, net cracks, hell yeah. Okay, nothing else there. Alright. Head back to the Gatewater Hotel. Good afternoon, sir. It's bellhopping fucknose right here. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to swoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Mr. White, okay. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruins Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? She's pretty sketchy, but I keep some private things in drawers too. But like a screwdriver though? I mean, like, I guess with the handle if you're desperate and there's nothing else, but like... Like, that's a really last resort kind of thing. That's like really, really pushing it. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added there. Found in Miss May's hotel room. There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Phoenix? Phoenix, no. Phoenix, no. Oh, bellboy. Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! Horny Phoenix is horny Phoenix. Horniest motherfucker around. Alright, we shall save. So random question. That was like an hour and a half. I'm going to assume it's not meant to take that long, and I'm just slow and bad. I'm going to assume it's just me being very, very slow at this. But yeah. No, we're going to continue. We're going to do the court case. I think the plan from this point forward is probably going to be do a trial and a court. From my understanding, from what people are telling me in the Discord, because I was asking about it way too frequently, trial and court case is like the flow of... Oh, sorry, like investigation and trial is like the thing. This is what I mean by clearly divided breakpoints. The investigation and trial phases of this game will always have a to be continued screen. Yeah, okay. So, for basically the entire game, does it work out well to just go... Like, there might be some slight exceptions, but in general... Investigation trial is like a really good combined thing to do together, and then we can just go from there. For a single stream, we can do trial and we can do investigation and trial in a single stream pretty easily and confidently, I imagine. From the way it's been described to me, it sounds like that's the case. September 7, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 1. Bonk. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, I have looked up gavels on eBay, and I definitely want to buy a gavel. Most gavels aren't going to ship fast, but there is absolutely a lot. There's like a weirdly high amount of gavels you can buy on eBay. There is so many different ones from so many different sellers, and they're clearly not just, oh, they all use a stock gavel that they sell. They're all completely different designed and stuff. There is a lot of gavels you can buy online. There's a lot of them. It is kind of shocking how many they sell, but I am absolutely planning on buying a gavel so I can whack that shit whenever they do it in here. To add to the sound effects. Some escalation phases can run way longer, but other than that, okay. Now we can play it by ear, but it seems pretty easy to do in general. Oh, crack the neck? Oh, hell yeah. No crack at all. Fucking nice.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Mayafe.
Oh, this is Edgeworth. Okay, so he's clearly an important character because he's one of the... Along with Maya, they're one of, like, the characters that are, like, for the thumbnails of this. Okay, so we've already been introduced to all them. And one of the characters that's the thumbnail for this is dead. Okay.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
People seem to really like Edgeworth, so if you want me to change the voice slightly, I will do that. But I'm immediately, with his fucking neck exploding with posh, I'm getting very much a very posh voice for this dude. So I'm gonna try and do that, and I hope that works for people. It's not quite the Toad voice of the last prosecution. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I bet not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Which, from what I've seen from chat, everyone in chat would love if Edgeworth was on Phoenix, so there's that. Might wait until you hear the objection voice to settle for sure. True. I did change it entirely with the Toad voice from last time, because of that.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statements.
I'm pretty sure the voices are gonna change a lot. Would have liked to hear Payne's voice, so it was kind of just snivelly, and then I heard his objection voice, and it became just straight up Toad. Because that motherfucker's voice is Toad.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Big Dick. Detective Chinchilla.
I'm gonna go back and forth between what I call him all the time, but I am absolutely not calling him Gumshoe. It's going to be a Silver Case reference, and the 99% of people watching this who didn't watch me LP the Silver Case are just gonna have to learn to love it.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe.
I'm so bad at voices.
Please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here. Doesn't look much like a body as we draw this picture, but bad at drawing. It's fine. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Can I already object? Can I already object? Can I already object? The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
Court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Like how that's the thing that pisses him off. Floor plans added to the court record.
Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I heard hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. That's a lie. I don't want to hear about dick's hard evidence. You will learn to love how hard Big Dick is, and you will enjoy it.
The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. We already know that there's a bullshit thing. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are 2 people there already. Defendant, yep. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. We had a witness account describing her. No. You did it because you saw this. I'm already annoyed at this game. I'm already pissed off at this game. I'm already annoyed and I feel like it's just gonna be a case of, alright, okay. I'm already pissed off. I'm already fucking annoyed. Because he's clearly fucking lying and we have proof that he's fucking lying, and the game says no, though. Hold on, just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? Sorry, that's the wrong voice. I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Everyone's just like, yeah, you said it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. She's pretty fucking pink. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof that, other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing it can have its advantages. So sometimes we just gotta press it. Okay. We still know he's lying, though. We still know he's a fucking liar. He arrested her because of the name in that. He saw the name and said, you did it. That's why he did it. We know that. We fucking saw that. So why the fuck does that not count? I'm already pissed off. I'm already pissed off that this game's just having those situations. Like, we're not that far into the game and it's already doing that to me. This is the same shit that pissed me off in Danganronpa sometimes. He arrived at the scene because she called the police and presumably told them what she saw. But it was when he saw the name saying Maya and heard that your name is Maya that he arrested her. It was because of that. We heard him say those fucking words. So why doesn't that count when we present that? That doesn't make sense. He isn't actually a liar, just a ditz. Again, it's just like we're barely into this game, and those like holes in terms of what the game actually wants you to present is already coming up the same way that it did in Danganronpa, and I'm already pissed off. I'm already annoyed. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
If he says it now, I'm gonna fucking smack him across the face. And I'm gonna smack the game across the face, because I fucking called it. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a... Ah! Fuck! Okay, fine, sure, whatever. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Test results came back that fast. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
Exactly!
I'm sorry, but this type of shit really pisses me off in these games. Like, this is something that really fucking bothers me in these games. Like, when the game is just, like, clearly presenting something that you could clearly acknowledge and the game says no. It's frustrating for real. You know the solution to what you need, but the game wants you to do particular things. Like, yeah. The first installment in the first franchise, the way how to deal with the whole presenting evidence situation gets better in the future installments. Well, again, it's just more so, this is the, like, this exact, literally this exact situation happens several times in Danganronpa, and I'm so over it. I'm so over it because of Danganronpa already. Like, there's so many moments in Danganronpa where I'm just like, this is clearly a thing. I'm clearly showing the thing that shows that this is bullshit. And the game is saying, no, though. And it's just like, then fucking rewrite your game so that doesn't come up. Like, just fuck. Like, I don't know. It's probably only pissing me off so much because it's already pissed me off in the past. I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it. Your Honor, sir. I already fucked up his voice already. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I went to work and there was no one there, boss. Called boss and didn't pick up. Now I'm here. Fuck yeah. That's how we like our jobs to work. Fuck yeah. Welcome to the stream, Decker. I just got really pissed off at the game and angry at it. Yeah, let's go. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Meyer was written clearly. Oh, sorry, I was so pissed off last time that I didn't actually take in what he said. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Go to this for a second. I was gonna say. I'm getting angry. Like, I'm getting fucking angry. Ironic, because I played the entirety of Ice before I played Danganronpa, which is why I didn't mind that I had to go through the games in order it asked me to. I already don't want to play. I already don't want to play. I already don't want to play the game. Like, it's already pissing me off. Like, tell me what to do. Tell me what to do, because I clearly need to learn what this game... Game wants you to be direct. You're trying to say she died instantly. No, I'm trying to say that he's... No, I'm trying to say he said he found a memo. It's a receipt from a department store. That's what I'm trying to say. Again, he's clearly fucking lying. And I'm presenting it and the game says, eat a dick, go fuck yourself. Oh, I was meant to do the autopsy. No, I'm pissed off. I'm angry. I'm fucking angry. I'm fucking angry because this game is already showing several signs of this bullshit that I've already dealt with before. Try to think outside the box. If the contradiction you have in mind doesn't work, then you need to look over the evidence and notice something else. It's just the game is giving me points where there's clearly a contradiction and I am pointing it out and the game says no. Why? Why? Like, this is 2 things in a row now. Immediately, the very first 2 things that we're doing in this case, there's 2 fucking things in a row. Where Gumshoe is clearly saying something incorrect, and I point out that it's incorrect, and the game says nah though. Like, I'm already pissed off. I'm already angry. Like, like, I've dealt with this shit before. I don't want to deal with it again. Like... I don't want the game to be shit. That's what I'm asking. What can I do to help? Stop the game sucking. Stop the game being annoying. Just been understanding that point. It being written on the back of a receipt doesn't make it not a memo. No, but like, it can though. It can be important. Like, if it's a memo, it means it came from the office. If it's a department store receipt, it means someone else could have brought it in. Like, if it's a department store receipt, it could have been something that if we can see that, it could just be like, okay, that means it may not be from the office, so how do we know that it's something that she would have written on there? Like, he says that he arrested her because of a witness testimony. No, he saw the name and did that, and I point that out, and the game says no. Like, I'm bringing up stuff that makes 100% sense, but the game has a very specific thing in mind. And it's just, if you're going to have a specific thing in mind, then make that the only thing that comes up. If I can bring up something else that does make sense, that is a lie, and the game says no, that pisses me off. Because then I have to, like, just work out which one of the many faults that the guy is bringing up in his testimony is the one that I am meant to bring up. Like... like... If you don't want someone to think that, then don't write your game in a way where that can be an issue. Like, I just don't want that to happen. Again, like, I've already dealt, like, the times that I got the angriest in Danganronpa were these exact situations. So it's really bothering me that I come into this game and it's immediately doing it again. Like, that really bothers me. It really bothers me because it's just, I've already dealt with this shit and it was already the exact thing that was, like, the most frustrating in the games that I was playing before this. And I'm just like, fuck, I guess I'm just gonna have another game where I just deal with this shit again, where I die because I'm coming up with correct options that the game is saying is incorrect. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. Can I murder you right now and be done with this? You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. Piece of advice, I recommend to save as much as you can throughout the trial section. Trust me, you're gonna need it. I'm so looking forward to having to brute force my way through this game because it's annoying. Please don't be mad, I'll be okay soon. No, I'm not someone who's not, like, it. I think people have learned this about me. I'm not someone who's going to hide my emotions. If I'm mad, I have a reason to be mad, so I'm gonna be mad. If I'm happy, I have a reason to be happy, so I'm gonna be happy. Like, that's my opinion on emotions for me on a personal level. If I'm feeling an emotion, it's because I have a reason to. And if I have a reason to do it, it means I shouldn't hide it. It might make it annoying for people to watch, but that's who I am, and that's not going to change. Like, that's a life philosophy thing that's not going to change for me. It's how I live my entire life. And stuff like that. And it has its positives and it has its negatives, but it's morally what I believe. So it's not gonna change. That's really what you're saying. Well, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have a point, but I just want to make sure you're okay. No, I'm okay. Like, I think that's something that people don't quite understand when I get angry at things. If I'm getting angry, I don't feel bad. Like, I don't feel bad because I'm experiencing a negative emotion. Like, because if I'm feeling a negative emotion, it's normally at something, it's not an internal thing. So it's like, if I'm, like, it's only, like, if I'm angry at myself, it's because I'm personally failing at something. And that bothers me, and that bothers me, and that makes me feel bad, because it's a personal thing. But if I'm angry or pissed off at something else, all of my annoyance and stuff is directed outward, so I don't feel bad on the inside or anything like that. Or anything like that. Like, I'm pissed off, and I'm pissed off at the game, but I don't feel, like, personally worse for it. It's just, I'm now pissed off at the game. You have it backwards, detective. But Barker, the victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective.
Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? The day after the murder. The day after the murder. No, because I was about to say, when in the day did the murder take place? It was like 9 p.m. or something. This also comes across as why it's completely fucking bullshit that, we're not meant to have access to the autopsy report until the day of the trial. This is important shit. Japan's criminal justice system is fucked up and evil. I mean, so's everywhere, but still. I don't think I need to specify Japanese when I say that. Day after the murder. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution points being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request.
It's been like 36 hours since she died. How was there 2 autopsies done? What? How good are your fucking coroners? How good are your coroners that you can do 2 autopsies that quickly? Wait, what? Science works very fast. Ridiculously fast. Jesus. Still fact is yours. I'm really affected by others' emotions. It's concerning if people watching are more affected by my emotions than I am. It's gonna be a recurring point across these games. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There's the whole forging evidence thing regarding Edgeworth, so there you go. Yeah, court is Spain this world. Sup, Tokat.
Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya.
To bow, that is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Wait, so why didn't I get that? Wait, so why wasn't I given that? They said that I get it the day of the trial. So why wasn't I given it?
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you wanted to say.
This fuck defense attorneys. You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. You're a sham, Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence. May live for a few minutes afterwards, okay.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the,
how do we know that it's identifying the killer?
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Literally, my understanding, Japanese legal system is very much guilty until proven innocent. Like, if you're arrested, you're expected to just admit you did it, whether or not you actually did. Damn, that's like what it is actually like in the rest of the world. The rest of the world just lies about it. Damn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? This fucking Neko kitty cat bitch. Oh my god, her theme music comes with her too. She brought her personal boombox for her fucking theme song, didn't she?
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink, wink. The Autopsy Report is a meme in the AA community. If you ever see someone say that, they're making a stony joke. Okay, got it, got it.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Ah, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee-hee. There's an unused Sprite of Phoenix with hard eyes. It's theorized he met her for the first time. Oh my god. Calm down, Phoenix. Calm down, everyone. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness is a killer.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to the one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. Not so fun fact, Japan has a conviction rate of over 99%, one of the highest in the world. Japan, you're fucking evil. Again, so's the rest of the world. But Japan, you're evil. The end, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink. Stop winking.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, I'm allowed to, though. I'm allowed to.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness' testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
No, that's you pervert.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I guess. Because I'm allowed to. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Very close to 100%, but it's the decimals. That's fucked up. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weaknesses.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
So this one I'm actually not sure on. This one I'm not actually sure on. So this is actually gonna have to be me working it out. Also, I should save. Also, I'm being told I should save. I should save. I should save frequently. Okay. Also, as I'm about to die. Okay, 9 o'clock, looked out the window. Oh, it doesn't say time of death on them. Except very few situations, nothing be lost from pressing every statement. Well, that's what I'm thinking. The only thing I can think of that's a hole here is this. The woman dodged to one side and ran away. You can click on some info to get more details. Yeah, there's the phone call here that has details, and then there's looking at that. I'm gonna press this because I'm not sure about this. She dodged. Dodged what? Try pressing it then. Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony.
Okay. Thanks, surprise, autopsy didn't. Yeah, there's no details of the autopsy. It doesn't have a time of death or anything. The girl she got up to and she hit her. That's it. Nothing really jumps out as contradiction. It's got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I just press it on the facts a bit. How did you see her? The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey? Mm-hmm. Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Hate this chick already. Your thing.
And the person attacking her?
The mousey got... I was gonna press everything. How did you know how do you notice she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure.
Press everything and say yes anyway.
Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
That's right. I question the testimony. We saw from out her window that it's hard to tell from someone from a distance. It'd be hard. I question it. Oh yeah, it's not a 100% thing, but when you reach the end of the testimony, things will usually hint at what you need to do next. That's very Danganronpa. That's very Danganronpa. Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks! What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... Oh, I hate how much this game's making me question shit. Ah! Like here, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants and trying to guess. Lying. I have no evidence that she's lying. I'm betting. Because we saw her out the window looking down at us. That's the Phoenix Strat, yeah. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Why am I seeing pants is usually how Phoenix runs these trials, so that tracks. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the idea? Okay, good. Okay.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. They also don't really show off her physique that much. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Look at this basic bitch. She ain't even pretty. Surely you would just like start just ripping into her. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus! But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Chinchilla. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rar XD, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. Witness's account. I did see everything. I did. Calm down. I keep saying calm down, but nah, I'm embracing it. Be horny as you fucking want, chat. Ace Attorney is horny. You're allowed to be horny. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee. Clock. How'd you know it was a clock?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
How'd you know it was a clock? How did she know it was a clock from that distance? How did she know it was a clock from that distance? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? From not knowing enough detail to detail you shouldn't fucking know. Overcompensated a bit there. Yeah, I got a bit far. Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Oh! So if you press something... If you press something that you're meant to have evidence against, is that the hint? Is that the hint? Not always, but sometimes. Okay. I'm hoping this works. Miss May, what you just said now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of you knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. You can tell if you got it right because the cross-examination music instantly stops. Yeah, that's the thing where you're just like, bam, I got you, bitch. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know that this was a clock? Ooh, The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. Also, I feel like Edgeworth's objection sound is kind of basic, so I'm gonna stick with the semi kind of posh thing I've got going on here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Wait, what? No! How the fuck did she know it was a clock? The questions are all I have, Your Honor, and as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Murderer. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? His objection was sustained, so my objection's still going. What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee. We already know that that's bullshit. The law offices of Fay & Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. I feel like if you have a clock that's so loud that people across the street can hear the clock go off, there would be noise complaints about it at some point. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court! It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty? Because there was paper in it? That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Goss. Order! Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Okay, I don't know if you need to add that part to it. Fat! Well, Miss May? Bad we know it was empty on the day. Tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility.
The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. Oh my god, it's the same bullshit again. It's literally the same bullshit again. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, why was it emptied afterward? Who did that? Who tampered with the evidence afterwards to empty it? Can you prove when the clock was removed? No. Ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork removed is... I believe it should be this. Let me check this for a second. The clock isn't talking right now. It's not working, that's lame. Aha. Bitch! Take a look at this. Was it on the day of is a common thing. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Every cold case is just gonna be the same bullshit over and over again about just like, but weasel words. Yeah. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation we had with the victim on the day of the murder. Establishing a timeline is important. Yeah, but it's just like, it's gotta help all the fucking time. Gospels. Order! Maybe we should get some fucking people in the audience who don't want to be an audience and just shout all the time, you idiots! It's a courtroom, for fuck's sakes. I know it's fun and exciting, but shut the fuck up! The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Chinchilla overlooked it? Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Fuck that guy. Fuck half of these people. Honestly, I don't like most of these characters. They're all shitheads and dickheads and, like, Weasley fucking scoundrels on air. We haven't got a court enough for the drama. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. You just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Oh, darn! Fuck, I forgot. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Ow. Oh, it's like the perfect pitch to just be the most painful thing ever. Oh god. Ow. I forgot about that. Ow. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so much. Oh my god. Ow. My hearing's been, like, particularly fucked the last couple weeks, so I don't know if that's just making it extra sensitive to that, but oh my god. Ow. Ow. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. It's handmade, bitch. Oops, I forgot. Wink, titties out, tongue out. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. So does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, it's handmade. The witness claims she had seen it before. This directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It's handmade by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Ooh, oh ho ho. Why is the harder just spinning? Okay.
Okay. What's it to you, Porcupine Head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Seriously want a mod that replaces this with Table's Turn. This music's great, but Table's Turn would be very high. Whoa, 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 let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me, Grunt. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did, tee wink. Scary. I hate this woman so much. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know this weapon was a clock? She's so pissed. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? This is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock before because you had heard about it, I'm assuming. You had heard about it? I don't know. Heard about it? I don't know. Witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. I think I fucked up here. Oh, wiretap. All right, she has a fucking wiretap. Have a look at this. That. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Maya May's phone, were you not? Oh, objection. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It's a fucking wiretap. That seems very goddamn relevant, you posh son of a bitch. It troubled me seeing our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous! Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can! What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Doesn't she say here that it is? Yeah, go what? It's time. It's a clock. I made it to look like a statue. Isn't it this? Isn't it this? Bape. I want to hear the bape again. I want to hear the fucking bape again. I present the defendant's cell phone. We've seen that. Listen, one more conversation to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. I'm gonna block my ears for the end of this. I'm just gonna block my ears. Am I good? Am I safe? Am I safe? I think I'm safe. Used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Well, the wiretap wouldn't be on the mobile phone. That's my thing. What? It seems like the wiretap was in the office phone, not this phone. So I think no, because you would have called from that phone. No, this is Maya's phone, not Mia's phone. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm getting confused. No, it does make sense. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What can you do? Talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Me and my sister like to yell bape for no reason and we think it's fun. As long as it doesn't sound like this bape, then I'm fine with it. If it sounds like this bape, fuck that, because that hurts. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now.
Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? This game's giving me a lot of more choices than I expected of like how to proceed with things. It's giving me a lot more than I expected. Not the murder, no. So why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? I'm looking here, I'm hearing. Ah! I might be a slight distraction from work. It might be slightly distracting. It literally just sounds like someone saying babe. Well, that's good, so it's not painful to the ears then. That's nice. Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tappity irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you're tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. I can be loud though. Loud I'm fine with. I'm loud. It's just that the specific sound is very painful for the ears. I'm also now thinking I'm understanding what the game wants from me a little bit more than the start. I gotta get used to what the game wants from me. I may not like it, but I gotta deal with what the game wants from me about how to progress things. The game wants me to go about it and think about things in a certain way, and if there's bullshit that comes up that I can totally prove and the game doesn't want it, I have to learn to live with it. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Well, game, how you say it can be just as important as what you say. Yeah, this is it's a lot more lawyery than I expected than just straight evidence. Yeah, it's like, it's very lawyery. Yeah, that is very much that. I'm going into it with the mentality of, like, pure raw evidence rather than lawyer shit. There's generally specific logic, so if you try to jump to later part of the thread, you can really fuck up your thought process. That's the issue. Me being too good is gonna get in the way. That actually happened in Danganronpa several times as well. Hard to undo thinking in some cases. Well, that's gonna be where my issue lies. It's just, I'm gonna go about things in my certain way and I'm gonna be fucked for it. I'm too good is what I'm learning. I'm too good and I can see everything and know everything. And the game's gonna punish me for that. Again, that exact situation happens several times in Danganronpa too. Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! So yeah, pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought of that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say! Way! Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold. And still tasting like absolute raw fucking fetid sewage. Cause coffee is one of the worst tasting things on the planet. And I don't know how anyone can drink it. Because it seriously tastes like you're trying to poison yourself to death. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. Okay. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. We're getting very distracted. You know, iced coffee. No, embrace it. Be as horny as you want. You know what? Actually, I'm disappointed. I want y'all to be hornier. Let's just go for that one. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Doesn't mean she didn't have anything to do with it. Accomplice. Bitch. Coffee's the worst. Fuck coffee. All my homies hate coffee. Coffee fucking sucks. I hate it so much. Literally the only thing I hate the taste of more than coffee is fish. And even then, I can stomach some fish, depending on how it's cooked. AKA if it's cooked at a teppanyaki bar. But still, coffee, fuck that. As someone who works in a coffee shop, I feel personally attacked. If I worked in a coffee shop, I would die. And I think I mean that very literally. Like, if I smell the coffee, if the smell of coffee is too strong and too much, like, there's certain types of coffee that really get to me. But like, the smell of coffee is enough to make me like throw up on the spot if it's strong enough. There's a particular, chain of coffee shops in Australia, Gloria Jeans. I can't enter Gloria Jeans. Like, some other coffee shops I can be around and tolerate it. I'm just like, ugh, I don't like that. But Gloria Jeans specifically as a coffee chain, if I walk into one, I feel, like, physically sick. Like, I remember a place I used to work at, the boss would always go to Gloria Jeans to get his coffee, and there was one time where he asked me to go get his coffee. And I walked in, and I'm just like, oh god, that's bad, and I ordered it, and I was waiting around for it. And I got to a point where I stepped down, I'm just like, sorry, can someone bring it down? If I'm in here for any longer, I'm going to throw up. And then I went back to the shop, and I went and I threw up in the toilet. And the boss was just like, are you okay? And I'm just like, I can't go into that coffee shop. It will make me sick. And it's just like, okay, I guess I won't ask you to go get coffee for me anymore. Like, that's how bad the smell of coffee is for me. Can I give an opinion since I've never drunk it due to avoiding it on purpose? Sup, fish? Don't worry. You're only missing out on absolute torture and suffering. So you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. Surely if she's wiretapping the phone, it means she's at least a little bit sus, and maybe her testimony doesn't stand if she's clearly this biased. To the point where she's tapping the fucking phone. No, they're gonna let her just walk away? Glad to know I'm the only one who doesn't like fish and coffee. Yo, I have the best chat ever. I have the best chat. I have so many people who agree with me that coffee and fish fucking suck. Fuck yeah. I have to constantly tell people not to add mocha or other coffees to my drink, but then they add them anyway. Again, I don't know which specific coffee it is that, like, is the worst for me. It might just be, like, specific... I don't know whether it's, like, certain types of coffee, certain beans in coffee or anything like that. But, because I don't know enough about coffee to know the different types or anything like that. But yeah, like... Well, the coffee that my parents make at home is, like, fine. It's only if I'm close to it that I can smell it. So it's fine. Like, while they're prepping it in the kitchen, I can be in the kitchen at the same time and I can't even smell it. So it's fine. The stuff that people buy from the shop right next to mine is okay. Like, I'm fine with that. It's not too bad. I don't like it when people come in with those cups of coffee, but it's not, like, awful. It's just like, oh, that's unpleasant. But then there's another place a little bit further down from my work, my current work, not the place. There's no Gloria Jeans near my work, thank fucking God. Because if people came into the shop with that, I wouldn't be able to work there. But there's a couple further shops down, there's a German bakery. And the German bakery coffee, if someone comes in with that, it's really difficult for me to serve them. Like, I have to cover my nose. Because it just makes me feel... that coffee's not, like, throw up levels of bad, but it's like, I feel unpleasant. On the type of coffee I can somewhat tolerate is cappuccino. Every other type of coffee is unbearable for me. So I don't even know the different types of coffee. So I don't know whether, like, cappuccinos or lattes or anything are particular things, or whether it's particular types of beans that people use that are, like, the really aggressive things for me. You drink Sprite Zero for my energy? I drink Boomer Juice. I'm sorry, but I love my Boomer Juice. I don't drink coffee, so I drink energy drinks. And I used to always go for Mother. And I do really like Mother. And Mother tastes like poison. But it tastes like poison that keeps you alive, so I'm fine with it. But now I'm onto the Boomer Juice, because it's zero sugar, and stuff like that. And it's, very tasty. And it's, like, the palate of it isn't so, like, tangy to, like, really hit you. It's a lot easier to just, like, drink a whole can of this, just casually. Where for, like... drinking Mother is just like every sip is it hits you, which is like really good for like work because it keeps you like because it really hits you just the taste and stuff of it. But if I'm just like casually doing a stream, this works a lot better. Coffee equals dirty water, as said by Carmina. Fuck coffee. I'm glad everyone here hates coffee. I'm glad that people here hate coffee. It makes me feel a deeper bond with you all to know that we all fucking hate coffee and fuck coffee culture. Ends coffee culture. See, I see people say where it's just like, it's bullshit that like social events are based around like going to bars and drinking. I don't feel comfortable being around bars and drinking for our social events. Fuck all those. I'm highly aggressive against that. So we should go to cafes instead. And I'm just like, one, you're just swapping one addictive substance for another. And two, I don't like coffee, so that excludes me. So maybe people can just do what they like, and you shouldn't try to replace one everywhere. We don't need Yakuza to go on food rants. I'm sorry, I have very, very fierce opinions on food and drink. I have highly fierce opinions on food and drink, and anytime it comes up in everything, it will do that. What if we just go get some sandwiches? Everyone likes sandwiches. Okay, but the thing is, in Australia, I don't know about other countries. In Australia, the only place you're buying a sandwich in Australia that's like a pre-made sandwich that you can just buy for a meal is cafes. That's the only place here that's like, cafes are gonna be the places that you get that. So, unfortunately, yeah. Nowhere else will sell pre-made sandwiches that isn't a cafe. So you are SOL here for that. In the words of Nagato, we should be grateful to coffee for becoming the foundation of hope to increase our bonds. Alcohol. I agree. Social gatherings, what are those? Are those something you do with friends in your area? One, I'm in lockdown. Two, friends. But yeah, I never heard of them. Aw. But yeah, it's like, I totally understand if people don't want their social gatherings to be based around alcohol. I get it, and I support that, and I should agree there should be social options for people who don't want to drink alcohol. It's just, I see people talk about, like, wanting to shift social things away from alcohol, and I understand that, but so many people talk about it in a way to shame people who want to drink alcohol, and the way they talk about it always comes back to, like the people who shame people who drink alcohol for social, for social gatherings and stuff like that, always end up going into a way where they say it, where they go on about, like, the very, like, classist and also racist ways of judging people for their vices and stuff like that, where it's like, it's not, it goes beyond, they'll start with, I just don't like alcohol and I don't want to be around people drinking alcohol because I don't like that environment, so I want to go somewhere else. And it's like, okay, that's fair. But then they always can't carry on. And people who drink alcohol, they're always like these low people, and there's just, I can't deal with people who are that low. People who need stuff, and I'm just like, okay, now you're just being an asshole, fuck you. Like, if people want to drink, let them fucking drink. If you don't want to be there, that's fine. And there should be options for you, if you don't want to be there, to still be able to take part in those social things. I agree. There's certain industries, game development is absolutely one of them, where every social event is based around alcohol. And I agree, there should be ones that aren't based on alcohol for that kind of things. But it's when you start shaming people who do enjoy the alcohol that it's just like, now you're just being an asshole. And, like, you're just flipping the fucking script, so don't do that. Lived in New York for 5 to 6 years, still have no friends. I don't know how you're meant to make friends. Every friend that I've had in my life, I've lucked into through circumstance. I've never gone out of my way to make friends. Probably why I haven't liked many of the people that I've been friends with. Like, most of the people that I've been friends with are now people where I would never talk to them again, or they would never talk to me. Well, because I've never, like, deliberately made any friends. It's just happenstance through circumstance, and then turns out, oh, actually, you're a scummy person. Fuck you. What if I shame people who like alcohol and coffee? Maybe everyone just sucks. What about alcoholic coffee drinks? Oh god, there's like those fucking like espresso martinis, and that is just, oh god, no. There's one bar that we went to and they were serving espresso martinis, and I could smell someone like next to us getting their espresso martinis while we were getting our Long Island iced teas, and it was ghastly. Like, just the smell of it, I'm just like, it didn't make me sick the way normal alcohol, like normal coffee makes me sick the smell of, but it was like still a deeply unpleasant, like, oh, that is not right. Anyway, we're playing a video game? We're playing a video game? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness or continue examining Miss May. I hate how many choices they give me here. Because I'm always panicking about choosing the wrong one. But I don't think we're going to get anything further out of pressing Miss May at this point. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. By proving shit? I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. I don't think you can just say that and just be fine with it. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition.
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. But what if there's someone else? That is my condition. I don't think you can just do that. I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Except, obviously, I'm not gonna give up. Alright, I got nothing to lose. Well, except for everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Fuck defense attorneys. This game really seems to hate defense attorneys. Slash culture. Slash everyone. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He can't. Why'd he come with the tea? Why'd he bring the tea with him? It's just gonna go cold. I don't think that's necessary, man. Your outfit says enough. I don't think you need to physically bring in the food. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Keeping in mind what Japan's system is like, a game series about lawyers constantly actually getting his clients free is high fantasy. This makes me uncomfortable. The platter keeps the tea and biscuits warmed, and yes, his hand is constantly burning. His hand's fused to it, it's why he can't put it down, because it's just, like, melted onto there. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock, on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I have a 99% conviction rate. A lawyer getting a not guilty really is a miracle. That makes me deeply uncomfortable. That makes me deeply uncomfortable. Defense May. So earlier asked us to be hornier. This is my attempt. Thoughts on harems as ecchi anime and or hentai? Hentai's punk rock as fuck, so, you know, that's enough of an opinion on that. I don't watch things, like, ever enough to really give an opinion on harem and ecchi anime. The closest for me is, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, and that show fucking rules. I haven't watched the movie, which I should really do, but, yeah, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai is fucking awesome. And also a literal subversion of what you're referring to, so I don't know if that counts. But I don't watch things enough to really have an opinion. Like, it's not just I don't watch anime, it's I don't watch anything. I've been, like, Cowboy Bebop has been on my list for months, and I've still not watched it. And that's, like, 20 episodes. So, I think that gives you an idea of how, like, watching things is not really something I do. And, like, Cowboy Bebop is perfectly lined up with something I would watch. A short, condensed series where I watch it and it's done, and it's not, like, a long-standing thing I gotta sit through. It's not something that I gotta come back to constantly and stuff like that. It is, like, literally the exact ballpark of what I like to watch, and I still haven't done it. So, yeah. That's kind of, yeah. I play video games, or I work on streaming, or editing my videos for YouTube. That's what 99% of my time is. Hell, I have a guitar right next to me that I play maybe once a week, because I'm not learning that enough, so... and I'll do that before I watch anime, so there's that. I haven't seen that one, but I have seen The Pet Girl of Sakurasu, which is made by the same studio. Oh, same studio, okay. Interesting. I'd be curious about it then, because Bunny Girl Senpai is fucking awesome. I've been tempted to get a figurine of my Sakurajima. I've been tempted to get a figure of that, but I already have Kyoko and Marie up there, and I'm getting a Jolene one, so I don't know if that's going too far. Oh, and of course, the best waifu of all, Valstrax. Be hornier, Boogles, I don't know. Because they're fucking horn trumpets things. Okay. I was about to say, I don't know what those are, but I do recognize what a bugle is. God damn it. God damn it. No! You raise a very good point, Deku. Chat needs to be horny, chat needs to be making puns. We're getting the horny part right, but we need more puns in chat. This is a pun-based video game that we're playing. We need more puns in chat, so I am so slow at playing this game. I apologize to everyone that my LP of Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright is going to be approximately 150 hours, but I am very, very, very slow, and I'm also getting very distracted. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now,
Maya will be finished. Ah, there's a cable stuck between my toes under the desk. Ah, fuck, sorry. There we go. We're good. I moved my foot slightly and I got a cable stuck between my toes. I think it's the one for the keyboard. Whoops. Keyboard's still working? My good. Okay, head bellboy, business generations. Save the call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss Maya. Sorry, it's been so long that I heard what she was saying about the bellboy. What was, okay, sorry, it's actually been so long we got so distracted by talking about coffee. What was April May actually saying about the bellboy? How's the bellboy relevant? That's a phone call. I'm gonna answer that phone call. Everyone in chat, tell me about what was important about that. Tomorrow's a public holiday, and my boss was just letting me know. My boss was just like, hey, you know tomorrow's a public holiday, right? And I'm just like, no. I had no idea tomorrow's public holiday. He's just like, yeah, don't come into work tomorrow because it's a public holiday. We're not opening. And it's just like, I'll swift around your shift so you work on Friday so you don't lose any hours this week. But yeah, don't come in tomorrow because the shop's not open. Good thing I knew that. Good thing he told me that because I had no idea. So I guess I'm streaming tomorrow then because I'm only gonna have 2 days because I'm only gonna have 2 days off in a row next weekend. So I'll be streaming tomorrow then. I don't know what I'm gonna stream because I haven't planned out. I need to plan my schedule tonight then for the week because I'm streaming tomorrow then. Basically, he's an alibi since he came to our room at a specific time. So we need to question his story / her alibi. He was confirming whether she was actually in her room at the time of the murder. Got to find information. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so that's what we're doing. I received the call at 8 o'clock in the evening from my guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. Brought to her precisely the time requested. Yeah, iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You won't have any reason to lie. One more time. I'll press him until he spills the beans or his tea. So the only thing I can think of is if she got the iced coffee at 9, how did she see the murder happen? How did she see? Because it looked like in the scene they showed us, which I know is not what part of the evidence is, but we're using that. That makes sense to me. Like, I'm just gonna press that. 9 on the dot. I'm just gonna press this. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she had finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Okay. I delivered the iced coffee to her guest herself. Okay, I'm just gonna press everything. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It is an endearing mannerism of mine. You can't just turn around and say, yes, I have an endearing mannerism in this. You can't just say that about yourself. That's a bit too uppity. Calm down. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. What? That's my charming character trait. This is my one defining character trait. Oh, God. I think my one defining character trait is being annoying, but still. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Yeah, that's come across as that, doesn't it? It's not good. Nothing here. Is that it? Tisk tisk, finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Protest? Okay, here's a question that I have about how this game works. Can you take wrong pathways that are dead ends no matter what and it fucks you over? Or does it just, there's multiple ways that branch out, but they'll all come together if you do the right thing? Because now I'm scared. I would never let you get on a tangent like this. It would never let you get on a tangent like this. Okay. It will never let you do that. Okay. Wait, please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on far long enough. No, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. If you choose the wrong decision at one of the choices, in most cases, it'll take a hell of a whip and you have to choose again. Okay.
This is really it now. My last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, and bed making. You just go back to choice with, generally with the penalty. Well, I'm about to lose, so I'm gonna save, because I have barely any health, because I don't understand how the game goes about its things at the start. I wish I had more evidence here about, like, when she did stuff, because I forget. The bed was recently made. The bed did say it was recently made, because I got on a whole fucking tangent with that. The lack of evidence is kind of why we're asking this to begin with, yeah. Well, it's also just like, I want a court record to tell me things that she's already said. Like, when she claims that she came in at certain times and did all of that, I'm going to forget those details. So it's just, I would like the court record to tell me, like, stuff that she's said. More than anything else. Room service? Tell me again about the room service. Yeah, panicking. Again? Sadly 9 delivered to room service to Miss May in room 303. Guest had requested iced coffee. $18. Okay, I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Iced coffee for 2, you know. Oh, shit. Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. What did he say? I actually got it right. Iced coffee for 2. What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. I don't think objectionable's a reason, Edgeworth. I'm making him panic. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. My bellboy and Edgeworth voice are just the same fucking voice. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Get fucked on! You fool! I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor? We have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. The bellboy. The man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ugh. Your Honor, as been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's arguments. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of my FA. Court is adjourned. We've made it through. We barely scraped by, but we've made it through.
I am understanding slightly more how this game wants you to present things. It is not strictly about evidence. It's not strictly about being able to prove details or anything like that. It is about lawyering the fuck out of this shit. It is lawyer as much as you possibly can lawyer. Barely scraped by is also how Phoenix gets through most cases. Yeah, no, at the beginning of this, I was very much like, the first case is very much, here's your evidence, prove it, and do everything like that. The first case in this was very much that. That was a tutorial for the mechanics. The mentality to go through this game is very different, and I need to learn that. I need to learn that. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? Oh, she smiles. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no. I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after all, after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Wiretapping is still very much a crime, so yes, you are still going to be charged for that. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Whew! I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. I don't know if the lawyer is the person who does the investigating. Maybe as a defense attorney you do. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Whew, okay. Okay. Whew. Whew, okay. Okay, well, we know what to expect now. We know what to expect, we know what to think of, we know how to approach these things. Literally, the only thing she said that we can't prove was a lie, and we're not even sure it's actually useful. Well, we've got a lot to learn. Whew, okay. Okay. Well, that is where we'll end it today. So it does seem, with me going on extremely long-winded tangents about coffee and bed making, and being aggressively horny, with all of that, it does seem that a investigation and a trial is a good link for a single stream. Oh my goodness. And this might be on the shorter end still, but hey, that was like a solid 3 hours of half of it me not even playing the game, but still though, we're getting through this. I am liking the game, don't get me wrong, I am liking the game. It's just, the thing that bothered me in this is just something that I've been bothered with by that exact idea several times in the past. So it's just, it's kind of a thing for me where it's just a, oh no, not again, kind of thing. But I do have to just, I have to go about how I think things through in this. I need to rethink things of just how to approach mentally, how to get through stuff. That is what this has taught me. The first session of this very much taught me about, like, okay, this is kind of what the game's going for and stuff, and everything like that. But this has very much taught me the thought process and mentality of how I approach this is very different to what I've come in with. So I do need to relearn that and think about things in a different way. It is not a thing of just any slight inconsistency or anything like that is what matters. It's about getting your overall point across and trying to work out what people mean and say and working out stuff. Time flies when you're indicating witnesses. Yeah, no, that was 3 hours for the investigation and trial together. Maybe like closer to a bit over 2.5. Because we spent a long time before the stream started rambling. we also very much did that. But I will end it there for today. The next time we shall continue in the Turnabout Sisters, which I guess now I understand what it means by Turnabout Sisters. The turnabout is the change and everything like that, and they're not sisters anymore because, you know, Mia's fucking dead. Which seems like a pretty vicious way of saying turnabout, but hey, that's what it seems to be. But yes, that is it for today. Next time we continue this case. That may be tomorrow for streaming. I don't know. I'm going to make a stream schedule later today. Because apparently I have tomorrow off. And I only have 2 days off next weekend. As opposed to 3. Because I'm switching my days around. So, I'll work that out tonight. And I'll upload it onto the not YouTube. I don't put the schedule on YouTube. But on the Twitter and the Discord. I should work out how to do my schedules on Twitch as well. I know there's a way to do that. But I need to work that out as well. I haven't worked that out yet. But I will work out a schedule tonight. And maybe I'll let you know when the next stream is going to be. It's going to be fun. We're going to get so far through on the streams for this before the episodes start going up on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube people, you're a little bit behind. But that's okay. That's how it normally is. But basically, that will be next time. So until then, this is version 2, signing out.